What is up, everybody? This is Dumpsterman Let's Play here to talk about a game called Destroy All Humans and comparing the remake. Now, for those who all know, I absolutely love this game, unless this is your first time on this channel. Well, this is a game that I played so much of, and actually, to be honest with you, it's a game my brother played a lot of. He played this game for hours upon hours on the original PlayStation 2. It wasn't later until my buddy Kyle, I went over to his house one day and he was playing this game too, and I thought, well, what's all the fuss about this game? You're just a little green alien going around destroying stuff. Until I was introduced to a show called Invader Zim. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Richard Horvitz is the voice of Pox. Now, for those who do know or don't know, I absolutely love Richard Horvitz. He's a wonderful voice actor. This game finally got a remake, and I haven't done a review for it yet because I haven't got to play it. But you know what? I got a demo of it, or a play trial of it, and let me tell you something. The character models, from comparison to the new to the old, is huge, dramatic. They gave him more of a gray and not more of a greenish type, which was awesome. It made him a little bit more vibrant, and he stands out a lot more. He looks like an alien that would just show up at your house and terrify the hell out of you. There's a lot more attention to detail without changing too much, but he still looks good. The story is still the same. They haven't had anything different. But let me tell you, this game is awesome. I loved it. The dialogue lines were hilarious, and I couldn't get over how wonderful they were. This is Pox. Pox is absolutely amazing. He's wonderful, and he's one of the greatest additions to the game. They changed not too much about him, but they gave him a little bit more character. And Richard Horvitz is still the voice for him, as long as all the other voices are the same. They may have changed a couple, but they didn't change too much. The game just looks overall wonderful. They did the same thing with the Medieval remake, which I will be reviewing, so don't worry. I'm not going to not do that for you guys, because I do plan on playing it first, then reviewing it. This game, I have the first and second one. Now, I'm hoping that they do a review for the second one, or a remake for the second one is what I meant. Because that game is completely open world. You can do whatever you want. There's a third one, but I haven't played it yet, so I'm not really going to talk about that. So yeah. The environments in this game are wonderful. Just like any other remake, they added a lot more touch of detail, of grass, of things like that. The game overall just looks absolutely amazing and beautiful. It just plays exactly like a remake should. Don't get me wrong, the original is just as good. But the simple fact of what they've done to it, and they've added some new things to it just to make it that much more better and shinier. I would say pick up this version. For all the nostalgic people out there, pick out the old one, because it still plays just as good as it does today, and the first one actually plays on 360 and Xbox One. There's a couple other things they added. Effects have a lot more boom and bam with your zap gun, your ray gun from your ship. Just there's a little bit more pow and boom. There's not really much more I can say about that. It just overall controls a lot better than the original. And it kind of feels like it was always meant to play this way and be this way. That's just my opinion. You can take it or leave it, but the particle effects are pretty damn amazing. And the fact that when you electrocute stuff, it shows skeletons like it did back then, but it looks more vibrant, more amazing. That's just me. That's just what I think. What do you guys think? What is there to say about the gameplay? The gameplay of this game is just wonderful. It plays a lot better, a lot smoother, a lot more frames per second than the original. The original was select the item, hold down this trigger, and you can just do it. But there's a lot more options here. I got a little confused on how to use certain items because it shows you on the screen what items you can use. And I was playing earlier today about this game, and you can shadow clone people just by pressing a simple button. Back then it was like Fable, where you had to kind of go through them, figure out what you want to do, like you had to hold right or left trigger. It's kind of odd, but this one just made it a lot seamless, a lot easier, a lot better. What do you guys think about this overall review of this game? I think it's wonderful. I think it's worth buying it, playing it, reliving what we used to have back then when things were a lot simpler. This was an Xbox title. This was a PlayStation title. They just played wonderful and created some really good memories. Yeah, it was a pretty long game for its time, but they added more to it, made it longer. I love that about it. If you guys like this video, leave it a like, give us a subscribe for Dumpster Man, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and as always, God bless.